Reality check, man, from your device, and you know it's a unique one, aromatic, realistic TV. Anyway, today, my viewers and subscribers, there is interested time ahead. Interesting time ahead, my viewers and subscribers. We see where a surprising revelation by Hughes of a shockwave going across Jamaica. The surprising revelation of one of the #1 media outlet in Jamaica, Hughes, is sending a shockwave across Jamaica. And Mr. Hughes said, this is music to Mark Golden and the PNP ears. This surprising revelation that Hughes bring to the attention of the Jamaican public. This shockwave across the island, across the globe, he make it be clear that this is music to Mark Golden and the PNP ears. But I am not looking at it that way. That it is music to Mark Golden ears and music to the PNP ears. I don't know, we have to dissect and go beyond the surface. And what I'm gathering from this press release by Hughes, the man is telling us to avoid the Jamaica Labour Party completely. Hughes is telling us to run from the Jamaican Labour Party and rescue Jamaica. The man said the country need to revamp. What the man said? You hear what the man said? For all of you who out there who is still casting doubt on what happened on February 26th are living in Cukuland. For all of you who out there who is still casting doubt on what happened on February 26th is living in Cukuland. The man that tried to tell you, say, you I believe in the Jamaican Labour Party, but it is completely impossible for the Jamaican Labour Party win the next general election. That's what he's simply saying to you guys. It is completely impossible for those of you who living in Cukuland. It is simply impossible for the Jamaica Labour Party to win the next general election. So anyway, we are going to play the tape of Mr. Hughes. And after that, we will dissect it. Take it away.
For Mark Golding and the PNP, this is music to their ears. Yes? They're in the political ascendancy. And I don't think you can doubt that. February 26th proved that. And for all of you out there who are still casting doubt over what happened on February 26th, yeah, you're living in Cukuland. Yeah, the PNP under Mark Golding is in the political ascendancy. The Jamaica Labour Party and Prime Minister Holness are on the back foot.
You know what the man said? The Jamaica Labour Party and the Prime Minister Andrew Holness is on the back foot, is on the rope. When the man say you're on your back foot, that means to say you're weak. Look at these 2 deers on my screen fighting on their back foot. None of them have the dominance because they are not on their 4 legs. So when Cliff Hughes say the Prime Minister is on his back foot and on the rope, his political career is on the line. It's over. It's finished. That is what Cliff Hughes is telling the public. Anyway, continue, Mr. Hughes.
We are on the ropes. And it was a caller who said to me last night, faithful, that he doesn't believe, he doesn't get the impression that the government is really interested in winning a 3rd term. Was it faithful? Yes. Said it's as if they're asleep. He doesn't get the impression that they're really serious or motivated to press for a 3rd term. It's as if they're wary, complacent, not with it. While the PNP he kept on using the word strategic. The PNP was being strategic. And you can see that. The PNP is much better organized today. Its ability to control the narrative.
Tonight, faithful. Said the Jamaica Labour Party. No seems like there is no urge. Like they want to win a 3rd term. And the caller is observing, you know. The caller is observing because the caller see what they take place. So it's for the entire Jamaica to observe and watch what is taking place. It is simple telling me, as a Jamaican citizen, that the Jamaica Labour Party and the Andrew Holness administration no have no care about the people. They are spending money right, left, and center. So what they are doing right now, they are creeping everything that they can creep. They are stealing everything that they can steal because they know that them go to power and them are go to power for a long time. So when this caller faithful call Cliff Hughes and making Cliff Hughes aware that him not see no urge, no urgency or no care, lackadaisical from the Jamaica Labour Party, you know, seems like they want to win. It's not news to me or something new because we are penny them and I study them. And watch what go on. Anyway, continue, Mr. Hughes.
Yeah, it's being demonstrated. It's controlling the narrative in the political arena. The government is making several unforced errors. Yes. The government seems to have one spokesman, the Prime Minister. You don't hear the team around the Prime Minister. And in politics, when you have one spokesperson, as in the Prime Minister, yes, he's your chief marketing officer. However, after 8 years at the wicket, yes, the brand begins to wear off. The magic, the shine wears off. And you don't see the other front bench, members of the front bench stepping up. Yeah? While the PNP controls social media. And I lived to see that because it was the GLP who controlled social media. Now the PNP dominates social media. Yeah? I woke up.
You know the difference between the PNP and the JLP? The JLP have the social media warriors, which we know that were the bloggers. They were paid bloggers to spread the JLP propagandas. lie, fake news. Because Eli Clark stand on the floor of Parliament and make the Jamaica Labour Party aware that 90% of them that sit in the House of Parliament, he can attest it was because of the social media warriors. And he named them Keisha Mack, Chopper John West from the chopping block, who is their personal Ian Harding. So Mr. Hughes, we out here, coming a social media bloggers, you know. We are independent journalists. That's what I'm doing for my country. Bloggers are people who go, they go blog for everything. If they see a dog shit, them blog on it. If they see a bird fly past, then vlog on it. Anything what them see, them not go down in a depths, them not do research. So you have the bloggers, them different from the independent journalists. I am an independent journalist. I am an independent journalist. So anyway, continue, Mr. Hughes.
Sunday morning, early. And by the time I wake up, I was seeing the Don Anderson poll results of the PNP narrative. Yeah? Spinning the numbers on the favorability numbers between Holness and Golding. The PNP are out there. Yeah?
Mr. Hughes, nobody now spin the number. The number our Dan Anderson put out. The favorability is with Mark Golding. So nobody now spin on number and dep on social media. They try to make PNP look good. The fact is the fact, brother. I don't have to live with the fact. Nobody now piss up and twist up nothing like the GLP propaganda is them, brother. Then in this put out in poll, and whatsoever in the poll, we bring it to the highlight so the people can see what I go on. You understand what I say? Anyway, continue, big man.
Their political engine room is humming while Belmont Road is flat, dead. And that's why, as faithful as they ask, has the government conceded the next election?
So my viewers and subscribers, Cliff Hughes is a top journalist in Jamaica. And him biasness towards the Jamaican Labour Party not discredit him from being one of the #1 journalists in Jamaica. And his surprising revelation that is sending a shockwave across the nation and said that this is music to Mark Golding and the PNP hears. And he make it be clear, Jamaica. He make it be clear that the Jamaica Labour Party need to revamp. They need to tear down, break down, improve their frame structure, rebrand them appearance to the Jamaican people. What he's telling them, what he's telling us for the Jamaican Labour Party that is leading us for the past 8+ years. I want to not forget this, you know. I understand what Cliff Hughes is saying. Cliff Hughes is making it clear that the party that is leading Jamaica for the past 8 years need to revamp. It need to revamp. It need to rebuild or improve their frame structure and their appearance to the Jamaican people. That's what the man is saying. If Hughes is telling you that the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, and his administration and the Jamaica Labour Party That is the ruling governing party in Jamaica. They need to revamp. They need to improve. They need to reinforce their framework structure and present themselves in a different way. That the man they tell we, you know. So it is clear as crystal. The man they tell you, say, you have to get rid of Jamaica Labour Party. You can't continue with them. That's what he's saying. You can't continue with the Jamaica Labour Party. You have to get rid of them. 8+ years. There's nothing there. Pure false promises and hopes. Nothing of substance to run on. What are their accomplishments? Nothing there to show. Simon said them need to tear down and rebuild and present themselves in a one different form. That's what he's saying. Jamaica can't continue with them. Read between the lines. We don't scratch around like a chicken. We go beyond the surface. And what did the man say, Jamaica? For all of you who out there who still casting doubt on what has happened on February 26th, are living in Cukuland. Are living in Cukuland. What do you think when Cliff Hughes is saying that you guys are living in Cukuland? For what take place on February 26th? It simply means you completely believe in something that is impossible. You don't completely believe in some Andrew Wallace will never be Prime Minister again. The Jamaica Labour Party will never win the next general election. Not the man that say you live in a Cukuland. Living in Cukuland, completely believe in something that it is impossible to happen. It will never happen again. It will never happen again. And he said, what did he say? And what did Cliff Hughes said again? The Prime Minister only have one spokesman. You don't see a team behind the Prime Minister. Where is the front bench? Who is gonna carry the baton? But Jamaica remembers that the Prime Minister is a self-man. For the past 8 years, him alone out there, they sell the Jamaica Labour Party. Him alone say me is Mr. Fix-It. The one and only bro God, clerks pan foot, government badness. Take off my boot and walk across water. Carry basket in a parliament. Walk around and cut one ribbon and say I give a poor people house. Those things are of the past. Those things are of the past. The people are not buying that anymore. So the likes and the love that the people used to have for the bro God, that disappear. So when Mr. User say him alone out there, remember say him alone always out there because he said me alone can do it. Because he was riding on the trust and the love that the Jamaican people gave to him. But that is of the past. He make it clear after 8 years batting at the wicket. The magic, the brand, the shine being wear off. The Prime Minister is on his back foot. I want you to take a look at the great Brian Lara and the great Shivnara and Shanda Paul and the great Jimmy Adams. When Jimmy Adams, Brian Lara and Shanda Paul is at the wicket, them spend hours. Reason for they take off all the shine from off that ball. The brand of that ball gone. And when they spend 3-4 hours at the crease, then the ball comes soft and big like a breadfruit. And everybody now start lick the ball all over the place. All the number 11 batsmen who would be Courtney Walsh and the number 10 Courtney Ambrose, start lick 4 and 6 now like crazy. Because what? Jimmy Adams, Shonda Paul, and Brian Lara wear the shine of that ball. Social media and the independent journalists then wear off the shine of Andrew Holness. So Andrew Holness now big like a roast breadfruit or a football. You can lick him down mid half, over mid on, over square leg. Because all the shine disappear from the Prime Minister. The shine disappear from the Prime Minister. So Cliff Hughes say the PMP control social media. Social media want the best for their country. And social media see that the PMP alone can't do it. Because uno bloggers them want to send come out there, come spread propaganda and fake news. And the PMP could not keep up with that. And because we are patriots of Jamaica, and we see that Jamaica is going over the cliff, and we cannot sit by and idle, we have to come and offer our service for free of cost. It's a difference between the JLP social media warriors and us who are independent journalists. The surprising revelation of Cliff Hughes is creating a shockwave across our beloved Jamaica. But I am not surprised. When you have a Nigel Clark, who the only thing Nigel Clark care about is pay down on our debt, pay down on our debt, pay down on our debt, pay down on our debt. And for the past 8 years, Andrew Holness and Nigel Clark only interested in pay down on our debt. I want to use a simple analogy. Sometimes we go to work, and when we get the pay, in order for us to send back our kids to school, we have to tell the landlord, say, me have to go owe him this month rent. And me have to go tell the shopkeeper, say, me have to go pay you next month. Because that's the only way you are going to be able to send back your kid to school. Because if you pay the landlord, your pitney have to sit down on yard. And if you pay the shopkeeper, your pitney have to sit down on yard. You understand what I'm saying? So, you have to just take the shame. Whatever the landlord want to say, I willing to take that punch. And whatever the shopkeeper want to say, I willing to take that punch. But I have to make my kid go to school. Nigel Clark don't do that. For 8+ years, all he concentrate on is paying down the debt. Our hospitals, they are like shit. Our roads and bridges, they are like shit. Teacher cannot get pay. Nurse can't get pay. Doctors not getting pay. Police not getting pay. Garbage man not getting pay. Fireman not getting pay. Just name it. All these sectors in Jamaica that is not getting pay. Because Nigel Clark hell-bound. Say theme duty given to him by Andrew Holness is to pay down on our debt. And while Nigel Clark is paying down on the debt, the Jamaican people are suffering. Why Nigel Clark never cut back on some of the debt and make the people them have little to eat? Why did Nigel Clark never cut down and say, all right, me not going to pay down so much on the debt because I'm paying all this money on the debt and rejecting and abandon my people? Why you did not take that route? Say, okay, I have to split it half and half. I have to pay some on the debt, but I also have to take care of the Jamaican people. They did not do that. And because of that stiff-necked, what happened? They are 8 points down in the poll right now. They are 8 points down in the poll right now. Them have none come, they come back. Them dead Jamaica. Them dead. Them not have no come, they come back. Them can't risen from the dead. And believe you me, the Jamaica Labour Party, them going in at the dead for a long time. They are going to remain dead for a long time. The surprising revelation of one of Jamaica's finest journalists in Hughes. Because he may be biased towards the Jamaica Labour Party, but he is a damn good journalist. Hughes is a damn good journalist. And he have one of the #1 media platform in Jamaica. It's just that he used the platform to spread the Prime Minister lies and propaganda. If he was the Hughes, like the Hughes that we used to know, no TVJ, no CVM, none of them, because he's a damn good journalist and know his work. So when a Hughes come out and making us aware that the Jamaica Labour Party need to revamp, they need to rebuild or improve their frame structure and appear themselves in a different way. But what is there to revamp? What is there to restructure? What is there to improve? What is there to bring to us? Nothing there. Because everything over there compromise and lockstep with Andrew Wallace. So the whole of them is going down like Titanic. Anyway, my viewers and subscribers, stay tuned to Aromatic Realistic TV. Like and share and follow us over YouTube. We tell them say God and good road. No man is an island, so therefore none of us can stand alone. Love your brother and love your sister. Show your neighbor love. If you have 2 brothers and then have none, give them 1. Or broke half and give them, make them eat. We all in the struggle together. You tell them say no man is an island, so therefore none of us can stand alone. And united we stand, or divided we fall. Be well, my people. Be well. The signature word. Art of love. Art of love. Art of love. Out.
If you're looking for an online magazine aiming to captivate and empower, look no further than Daisy Magazine. Daisy Magazine is the leading online publication in the US. Subscribe to Daisy Magazine, the digital subscription publication. Subscribe at www.magster.com/p/Daisy. Subscribe to the leading online publication, Daisy Magazine.